What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this, man. I just have to address Rock on this situation. So, Rock I guess he saw my blog that I did saying he might not even got the chain. So, but if you do got the chain, why don't you get that man back his chain when you basically stole it from the man in so many ways? Which is shameful, but we're going to get off into that. But I did that blog yesterday saying, like, dude, if you got the man chain, get the man back his chain, man. He let you wear it because you was Dot Mob. Dot Mob, he didn't really care about you holding on to it. But once you decided not to be Dot Mob no more, and you got the chain from a scuffle that he had and ended up just putting it on in the midst of the scuffle that you did not partake in. So just get a man back in chain, man. You know what I'm saying? All these unnecessary problems for nothing. He decided to answer back and go to Twitter. And this what he put on Twitter. He put this on Twitter. He put a picture of the Dot Mob chain he got on Twitter. And this is what he says. He said, I might just give this to Av. But Briz called first dibs, though. Decision, 11-23. Right. First of all, neither one of them going to want to be caught wearing that chain at all. When you understand. See, this, okay, I'm going to touch on this. But this why I be meaning like, dude, you a poor leader. You know you are very, very immature. I can tell you don't have no big brothers or had no type of OG or father figure to guide you and put you in check and bring you to a position where you understand life in the streets. Because you don't even care about endangering and jeopardizing the lives of the people who trust and believe you to lead them. You don't even care about that. You will put them in harm's way over your foolery when you have already been proven more than once that you're not even a rider like that. You're not even a soldier like that. You just doing stupid stuff and you don't even know, fam, the danger that you could be putting yourself in playing these games. Then he go on and add this to the tweet. Let me show you. Just so y'all can see. And I'm going to read it. What he said in this tweet. And I'm going to read it. He goes on to say this. Man, listen. He will never, ever get this brass piece of stuff back. He used the S word, but I'm giving you the clean version. Before I let him take this from my hands, I'll bleed about it. On my kids. This is my trophy to remember I used to run that team on my own. No help. Here's the thing that makes this even dangerous. Watch how the devil get involved and play. He already influencing him. But this is when he just continue to add on. So somebody comment and say this to him. Bro, that's a great piece of history to look back at, man. Don't give it away. Later in life, when it's all said and done, it's something that can bring great stories and conversations. See what I'm saying? See how you get these people in the comments urging you on, patting you on the back, trying to encourage you to keep something, knowing that you're wrong for even having it? But these same people who are encouraging you, putting the cables on you to stand on your word and accept this, will not be there for you if something tragic happened to you behind these actions. Now let's break this down. You call it a piece of stuff, but you don't want to give it back. You say you don't want nothing to do with Dot Mob, but you want to keep they chain. You say you cave gang and y'all running things, but why you still so sore and butthurt over the Dot Mob breakup and split? Why are you willing to jeopardize and risk the lives and freedom of your own team behind your foolish, reckless, careless actions? Let's be real, Rex. You're not going to fight none of them boys over there. You're not going to fight Bad or none of them. None of them. You know that. You know that. You already know what them dudes is capable of doing. You already know what the muscle that's behind that dude. Why would you play them games like that? What are you trying to prove? What are you trying to prove? What games are you trying to play? And who are you willing to jeopardize? Fam, these same guys you talking crazy to just got through whooping y'all ass on stage. And you sat there and you watched and you stood there and didn't do nothing. Rex was in the midst of that, putting hands on your people. You didn't want no trouble, no action, no nothing. Now we supposed to believe you want it now. Oh, is this your way to get your dignity back? Is this your way to get your self-respect back? Well, it's not going to happen. And let me get this right. Who's supposed to come and assist you and jeopardize their life and freedom behind you stealing something that don't belong to you? Who? What type of dude is you to even put yourself and your team even in them situations? You a clown. What my damn gavel? You a clown. No. You a clown, dude. And that's a coward move you doing. That's a coward move you doing. You're not a soldier. You're not a gangster. That's a coward move. So let me get this right. You want war, never going to war. You want bloodshed, never shedding blood. You want fighting, but never had a fight. I don't get this, dude. But at the expense of others. You're willing to do this at the expense of others. Why? Because you're doing a lot of cave gang recruiting now. So you want everybody to fight your bogus battles for you while you sit back and do nothing. You a clown, fam, and I don't condone in your actions. And I don't condone in what you're doing. You're going to get a lot of people hurt behind your actions when you already a proven coward who ran off. You had your opportunity to stand there, fight, and be a man, and you bailed out every time. When Snake Eyes was pressing you in front of your team, you didn't want no trouble. Who you think Snake Eyes and them under? When T-Rex and them was whooping them dudes on the stage, you was right there watching, didn't want no trouble. You watched it. You saw it happen. And now you throwing this stuff out here like this. Who you trying to prove, brother? Who you trying to impress? What you trying to prove? You ain't proving nothing. You actually antagonizing and you poking to make these things worse than what it is. And no man wants to feel like anybody is taking anything from them. But that go to show you how you think about your team. Because you don't care about sending them off. You don't care about risking and hurting one of them. You did the same thing to Briz. Y'all go back, whoever got the pay-per-view, go back, watch the Briz and T-Top battle against Mook and Calico. Rock is the one that's instigating, antagonizing, encouraging, inspiring, influencing Briz to do what he was doing to murder Mook. Rock is. And then when it hit the fan, he don't want no trouble. Hands off. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I ain't even with these niggas. I don't even know. That's how he was. He was far away from them as he possibly could be. And now you sitting here trying to play these games and you're doing a lot of childish, stupid things. This dude went on Twitter and tried to tweet Dark Low now. Like, yeah, I be in Philly now with Dark Low now. Why he tweeting that? Guess who actually was right there with them and they was there with him when they were supposed to did the face-off at Champion? Why he didn't show up at the face-off? They was right there with Rex. Dark Low was right there with Rex. Right there in person, in the flesh with Rex. He tweeting saying they cool with him. But they was actually there with Rex. Rock never showed up. Rex in Philly by himself with them. Rock never showed up. Wonder why. Wonder why. And you sitting here, brother, doing all this stupid stuff. You out of pocket, man. Get your head together. You a send off. You a send off. That's exactly. I know your type. I know your type, dude. I know your type like a book. And that's the crazy thing when you put people in position who never been in the field. He never been a soldier. He never been in the field. He don't understand this life. He never lived it. And he think because he a battle rapper now and he's seeing some of it around him that he actually can participate in it. Knowing he can't hold no water. Knowing, fam, you didn't even want to fight. I'm talking about a fight with no weapons, no knives, just a straight up fight. The worst thing that can happen is you lose. He didn't even want that. But you want us now to expect you ready to spend life in prison. You ready to kill somebody and bust a trigger. You ready to come to Philly 15, 20 deep. And if anything pop off, you there. That's what you want us to believe? No. 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 What you doing is a coward move, man. If you was a real G like you say you was, you would have took the chain from Rex, but you didn't take it from him. You picked it up in the scuffle when they were getting down with other people, and again, you didn't assist that time. And when he noticed you had it on your neck, he figured it was in good hands because you was a part of the family and team, and he didn't really care that you had it. But somewhere down the line now you decide, oh, I'm just going to keep it. I think that picture old. I don't think you got it at all. And then this how I know you just a straight up clown and a nut. Why would you put that on your kids, fam? Do you think you would figure when you put something on your kids, it could be something of more importance, something that really means something. You gonna put something on your kids that you stole and stand on it and say you willing to die for this? But you think that showed me how little you really think of your children, brother. As a father, you out of order. As a man, you out of order. What are you talking about? I put that on my kids. I bleed for somebody. So you willing to die over somebody else's chain that you stole and leave your children. You willing to leave your children or go to prison for something that you stole, that you wrongfully stole and took. And you putting that on your kids. No. No. This is why you losing your popularity. This is why the battle rap community is turning on you. This is why you will never, ever be respected ever again in this community, brother. Because of stupid things like this. Your reckless, careless ways is horrible. I don't see how anybody let you lead them. I don't see how anybody trusts you to be in their corner. I don't see how anybody could look at you and honor you in any type of way. In any type of way, fam. You reckless, dog. You was out of pocket. You very out of pocket, fam. And it bothers me a lot because I know you're going to get somebody hurt behind your actions. I know you're going to get somebody hurt behind your actions. I know that. I know your kind. I know your type. Now, I've been in the field for real. I could peep dudes like you out, just snap of a finger. I was never fooled. Ever. And I know it's guys like you that got a lot of people locked up in prison for nothing. They got a lot of people killed and hurt for nothing. Because of your reckless, careless, cowardice ways. You bogus. You out of pocket. You need to be a real man for your father and children and learn how to live and make right decisions and proper investment to secure their future. But yet and still you out here being reckless. You think you're going to keep getting saved? You think you're going to keep getting saved? You think you're going to just keep on putting out all this stuff and it ain't going to come back to get you? Do you really believe that? That's how come I know, fam. You definitely got to be from the suburbs. You ain't from the real Baltimore. Not the Baltimore I know about. You are from Maryland. You is not from Baltimore City. You wouldn't have survived it out there like that. Not living like this. Not choices and decisions like this. I don't think you got that chain. I think that's an old picture and you're just trying to fake it. If it put an up-to-date picture with you wearing a chain. Prove you still got it. I don't buy or believe nothing you saying at all. And if it's fake and it's a piece of stuff and it ain't real, why you willing to die over it? Why you willing to risk your freedom over it? Why you willing to risk your homies over it? So this what you want? You want Av and Chess and YK and Chef Trez and them? You want them all to fight your battle over you stealing somebody's stuff? Really? That's the type of dude you is? But you making all this money. You got a Sue Surf, Cave Gang chain. You got another Batman and Robin chain. But Rex so-called Dot Mob chain that's fake. You got to keep that. You got to have that because it's a Dot Mob memory of me running that team. Right. Right. You sad, fam. And if you don't see that, man, something wrong with you, dude. Something is really, really, really wrong with you. Something wrong with you, bro. And it's so crazy because you actually got people that look up to you, that's willing to go into battle with you over something they know you wrong about. It ain't no way you can justify keeping something that this brother was letting you wear when you was a part of his team, and now you call yourself stealing it. Not taking it. See, G's take like Debo. If I take it, I'm taking it from you. Now as a man, what you gonna do? But when you stealing it, or you stole it without my knowledge, and that's entirely different. That's a coward. That's what cowards do. You got a lot to learn, brother. I just hope you live to learn it before it's too late for you, man. Because you moving out here like a straight up sucker, fam. You're going to get a lot of people hurt behind your actions. You're going to get a lot of people hurt behind your action. Period. And we already know, when things really hit the fan, you're not going to be front and center. You're not going to be front and center at all. Bro, you didn't even want to fight head up. You didn't even want to fight head up. I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know, brother. Hopefully you'll loosen up your heart and you'll get that man back his stuff you stole, man. And then just do the battle. Let bygones be bygones. Move on to the next. Trying to hold these grudge matches, trying to antagonize and taunt people to beef and war. You're barking up the wrong tree. Because see, what you don't understand is when you taking something from somebody that's a part of a team or mob, you're not just taking from him, you taking from them. When you doing that, you disrespecting them all. Let's say Rex didn't want to do nothing. What about the people that's behind him? That you know what's crazy? You know. That's what's sad about you and how you screwed up in the head. You know certain people behind that man personally. You know what they capable of doing. You know what they would do to you. And you still want to play them games and touch them waters and put your team in harm's way behind that? You know that. Why would you even do that? That's how come I know, dude, you are not a leader. You are a leader because you're leading a bunch of fools. The blind lead the blind and they all fall in a ditch. But for real stand-up leaders who understand the game and know real life, you'd have been checked. you'd have been put in your place. You're going to get a lot of people sent off. You don't get, bro. When you do that, you're not just doing that to him. You're doing that to the people that's behind him, that support him and back him up. And guess what? He a leader too. So if he a leader too, and you a leader, what you think gonna happen when you telling this man you'll die before you give up his chain? Ain't nobody gonna get nothing from you. I might just give it to Briz. Why would you target them? Why would you target your guys like that? I might just give it to Av. Briz acts first on it. Why would you target your guys like that? The same Briz who you left standing and hanging? So he's supposed to wear something that got a red target on it as a gift from you. You know what, Briz? You know what, Av? If he got that chain, if I'm y'all, I just might accept that chain. Only to give it back to dude. Here go your chain. Especially they saying it ain't real, it's fake. So he willing to go to war, get killed, risk his freedom over a fake chain. Right. That's how smart this dude is. You get it? But he loves his team and family so much, he actually wants them to fight, shoot, and go to war with him too over this. No. Crazy. It's hard for me to respect you, man. I mean, if it ain't one thing, it's another, and it's over and over and over again, fam. You just reckless, dog. And you ain't reckless in a way where you actually really about that life. You just reckless because you foolish in the stupid things that you do. But then when it hit the fan, you ghost. You ghost. And now you want people, I told y'all, they're going to start trying to do anything desperately to try to earn their respect back. And let me tell you something, you will never get it back. Even if you fought somebody and won and beat them up, you will always be remembered for standing your team up. You will always be remembered as leaving them. You will always be remembered as putting them tweets up saying that you are never, what you look like fighting blackface them when they were jumping on your team. You will always be remembered as the guy who watched his team get beat and didn't do nothing. You will always be remembered like that, no matter what you do. So guess what? You proving something to nobody. It's Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment. That's a question. It's yours. Subscribe to Battle Truth. For everybody that rock with me and support with me, man, listen, please join my Patreon. I got over 20-something blogs over there right now, exclusively only to that channel you haven't heard. If you rock with me, if you support me, if you want to donate, contribute, because your contributions and donations are definitely needed and appreciated. Please join my Patreon. Become a subscriber of my Patreon, man. I got a lot going on over there. You get the best of Battle Truth, and that channel I'm loading with nothing but fire material. The best of Battle Truth. You don't want to miss out on it. Music is over there. Roasting sessions is over there. Page and chapters of my life is over there. Me and Dolo blogs over there, and a lot more is steady coming. So join my Patreon. Rock with your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment. That's a question. It's yours. Again, if you rock with me and I'm your guy and you really a supporter of me, join my Patreon. I won't let you down. Real talk.